Okay, alright. Alright. I can't let think. Okay, there's something out there. But I'm taking my final moments to tell you my last words. Head over to KanoeJournal.com. It's the key to our future. Without it, we'll all die. Well, no, it's coming. Go to KanoeJournal.com now. Hurry, before it's too late.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Turn it down a bit more.
What's up?
Turn it down!
Going down as far as it can go.
Alright, that's good. That's perfect.
Okay. Well, finally recording.
And 2.5 hours late. And 2.5 hours of just messing up and everything.
I'm waiting for
It's finally
waiting
working.
for SCOTUS, waiting for Lady Kopaka. Squirt randomly pops up. Waiting for Tom.
Cool.
Technical difficulties over and over again. Pamela crashing. Callgraph crashing. Skype restarting. And Vardaran failing.
Kind of showed up.
Yeah, it sounds like a musical.
That was the Three Virtues.
TTV the
That was
musical.
the Three Virtues episode 4 in a line.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Let's put on a show.
Yeah.
Let's put on a show.
Oh, it can't be
Jazz
that
hands.
bad.
How's life?
So do we introduce ourselves, or do we just let the fans, all three of them, just like yes?
Hey, we don't have 3 fans, okay? We have 2.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, because I used to be a fan of now. I'm a co-host, so
Exactly.
Part-time host.
yeah.
Fans
Guest
beyond
host.
fans.
So I'm not a fan anymore. So yeah, all 2 of them.
You hate our podcast.
Yeah, let's introduce
Yeah,
ourselves.
let's go ahead and start this. I'm Messinac.
I'm Vardaran.
I'm LJ.
I'm Tom.
I'm Yupari.
I'm Scota.
Yeah, and I'm Swirt.
Oh my
And
god, it's
this-
Swirt! It's Swirt! Everyone heard that, right? It's Swirt!
Yes.
Eek! Fangirly scream.
And this
We
is
love you,
episode.
Swirt. Then that's my name, and this is episode 4 of TTV. Yay.
It's
Can
more
you
like
sign my
episode-
right nostril?
It's more like this is more like episode
Why would I wanna
5, though.
sign
We
it?
had something to screw up trying to get started.
Yeah, we could just put up episode 4 of the blooper reel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, I guess with the introductions out of the way, I guess that we are gonna move on to the news. As soon as I find Kumo Rocks.
Fail.
But yeah, we were having so many technical difficulties, and then Swirt just randomly pops up and saves us.
Yeah, it's
This
cool.
magical
That's
So
Swirt
random.
power.
Save anything.
That's just kind of what he does. Though.
I guess. So, with that out of the way, on to the news. Ta-da!
Does that happen every time?
News time. Yeah.
once you turn it down.
Yeah.
I already did.
Hi. Okay.
So,
You
get
fail
that
at
out of the
turning
way.
down.
Sorry.
You-
Just have to accept it.
Also,
It's
it's supposed to be playing in the background as well.
Well, too bad. At least it's not crashing like it was with you.
But at least I
Better
played
than
it right.
nothing.
Don't worry. This is still a really good episode. So it is.
It is. Yes.
Yay for the news.
If only.
Except, like always, there's a flaw. BZ Power's not loading for me.
I have it. I have it up. I have it up.
I can
Well,
read this off.
I've committed the news to memory, though. So,
Oh dear.
Darn it!
Oh no, not Metanax failure memory.
yeah.
Watch him recite news from 2005.
Yeah,
Why not?
12. Hey, guess what, guys? The 12 for Dika got revealed today.
Oh my god.
No way, not the Tower
It's so
Dika.
epic.
Yeah, we're also hearing rumors of something like the Rahaga. So
You-
that's very
Oh.
interesting.
I've heard that they're supposed to have like vodka head or something,
Yeah,
or something similar.
Another
but
about
you
new-
know, we're gonna go into the future here. May 30th, 2010, and we have set review 8518 Jet Ray. New World Racers Kingdoms websites up. ABSO1 podcast with Greg Farsty. Storyline, Duke Out, and more on the Powercast. Make vehicles. Help save the 10th Bionicle graphic novel. New signature and avatar guidelines. New Cryo Shell album. What makes a hero?
Oh me.
It's like Gutenberg, but more colorful. And sales and graphic novel sightings. And that's the news.
The amount of background noise was most disturbing.
That was horrific.
You talk in the middle of nowhere was not good either.
Yeah.
Provided you can still
Oh,
hear me,
well.
of course.
Alright,
Yes,
so
we can still hear you.
talking about stuff.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think, well, this is a pretty interesting news week, but with our new schedule, we don't talk about every single news story.
No, we
And
gotta-
apparently, we're moving on to hot topics.
Oh, we
No!
weren't doing that today.
Hey, no, not hot topics. We're pausing and
Let's
talking.
discuss the BSO1 podcast with Greg Farsty.
Let's talk about what makes a hero.
Greg Farsty.
First, let's get all of our stuff about BSO1 podcast out. I hate the BSO1
What?
podcast.
Hey, but it's
What?
awesome. What are you talking about?
Oh, hi, Swerve. Forgot you were
Oh, we
there.
didn't see you there. Sorry.
Oh, hi there. What was your BS1 username again?
Oh, it's unknown at unknown.com. That's my email. My actual username is unknown. Yeah. No one knows it. Not even I do.
How do you log in then?
Why don't you go sign up for it for once? Let's see what happens.
Oh, well, my username will still be unknown because I won't even know it. I'll just randomly smash on the keyboard and hope it's intelligible-ish.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
and then
anyone
you'll-
else?
And it'll out of luck, it'll log you in.
Yeah, that's what I do. I like everything. I just smash the keyboard and hope it locks me in right.
Well, it's what you doing.
So yeah, did anyone else listen to that podcast with Greg? Or
I actually haven't listened to it yet.
I
I
have,
did,
uh,
yes.
I have
Why
listened
haven't
to.
I?
I have listened to a bit of it. It was very informative, very interesting. I like
It's
it.
Yeah.
Well, can I be truthful? I didn't get a chance to hear the final product, but I was there for the actual recording.
Nice.
Uh,
See,
So
oh,
you're
I
just
got-
like LJ and not listening to
yeah,
the final
I
episode.
don't really. I have not listened to a full episode of TTV after we released it. So
You're insane,
I
LJ.
don't even
thank
think
you.
they podcast them in at all, so I probably won't even be listening to this thing.
I would have
See,
listened to it, but my iPod is on my floor in pieces, so...
Smooth.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what, that's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
I
it's
li-
just
I
I was
listened.
replacing screens and missing some parts, so it's still sitting there.
I listened to it and it was a pretty epic win.
Yeah, it was actually pretty cool. We just got to hear a bunch about like where Greg got all his writing influence and like where he was.
Greg Farsty and his wife are having a baby.
I know, that's amazing. His name
Hey,
better be
babies.
like. His
Hey,
name
now-
better be like Noric or something.
I'm downloading the episode on iTunes right now.
That's the celebration for Greg's baby. It's the baby's
Yep.
son. They better name him like Noric or something cool like
No,
that.
it's totally got to be like Vakama. No, Tahoe.
We ought to
Yeah.
congratulate him, maybe.
Already did.
I'm just hoping
I
for
already
one
did
thing.
too.
I'm hoping that the baby's not born on September 15th. That's all I'm hoping.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear.
That'll
Why?
make it more awkward for people saying I'm Greg. Have you heard about that?
Well,
No?
you sound like Greg.
Yeah, a lot of people
Yeah,
think I sound. I don't.
You
see
did.
how.
You do kind of. I almost kind of noticed that.
You almost
I
kind of
wonder-
noticed that.
Well, I mean, I noticed that, but I was almost going to bring it up. I was, nah, it's going to sound offensive. But
It's
yeah.
thought that counts.
Greg's kid better join BZ Power.
Well, that would be awesome.
Then I could PM and never mind.
Yeah.
You've got a bit of a history in that field.
But yeah, that podcast was actually pretty cool, I'm going to admit. They're going to be boring after a while, but it's pretty informative. The only thing I regret, though, is that they did not ask Greg what he sounds like on helium. I would've paid 10 bucks to hear
And that was the
episode.
very next question we were going to have at the end, but we never got around to it. had to go.
You need to write them down then.
Yeah.
We did.
And so not only did you write it down, you forgot about what you wrote down.
Yeah, but that just brought back a memory.
Forgot to-
Flashback.
Dun, dun, dun.
Messnack. So, Turkai, what's it like being a staff member? Oh, that's cool. Do you have any more questions?
Well, just hold up 10 minutes and we'll think of one.
Hey,
But
that
you said
was
that 10
great.
minutes ago.
That was great for
My mom
improv.
was in the room. I'm sorry.
You gotta admit. That was a good episode.
Yeah, I
wasn't-
clearly missed.
If only it was released.
Yeah, when it's released.
Yeah, I should be able to release it now, though, thankfully.
You should. So, news.
Let's move on to the next news. Which is,
I think I would go with What Makes a Hero.
I think I'd go with what helped save the 10th Bionicle graphic novel.
This, the letter. In my humble opinion, this letter doesn't make heroes.
No.
Well, not in
The Hero Factory makes heroes.
Ugh.
Well, this I
Even
very
that
much
makes me
like
cringe.
this. I like this. Letter was cool.
My basic heroism, I guess, has to come from more Eastern Asian philosophy. You know, like Miyamoto Musashi, Sun Tzu, Confucius, stuff like that.
This isn't even
Optimus Prime is my hero.
Metis is my hero.
Your mom is my hero.
Oh no, that's just getting off topic. We'll do that later.
Astro is.
So, I guess, help save the 10th Bionicle graphic novel.
I would help, but I'm just too busy.
Buy it!
Yeah, I
man.
run out of rope, so
absolute. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, once I get enough cash, and I'm working on that. As many Bionicle graphic novels as I can, but especially 8 and 9.
Okay.
Yeah, because Paper Cuts is expressing interest in continuing them past the end of sets. If sales seem to warrant it, so sets may be over, we can still get illustrated comics and such if we buy them.
You know, I don't think it's fair that Legos, because from what I gather, Lego still has kind of control of the story, and not Greg entirely. I mean, they're still letting him do the serials, but I think they should just let him have the story since they've already dropped the sets.
All right. Guys, not to interrupt, but I think I can't participate anymore because I've got so much background noise. Okay.
Oh, that's
Oh
fine.
darn.
We
Okay.
didn't really need you to talk, but
That's okay.
Just so we can.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and I guess mute and
Okay.
get out of
Okay.
it. Okay.
That's cool.
Okay,
See
Dad.
ya.
At least I was in here for a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for
I want to interview you, King. I'll pretend to be Greg. And stuff.
Yeah. Hey guys, we now have Greg Varsity on here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
And the episode that took 2.5 hours to launch too.
Yeah, we may have accidentally called him Squirt, but that was only by accident.
Yeah, we're all just we were just all so hyped up on caffeine because we couldn't find anything else to do.
What?
Indeed.
Yes, so I'm Greg, and my uncle's cool, and I'm writing it, and
Yeah, there's not a single bit of bias there at all.
What happens in 2011?
what happens in 2011?
Forget that. What happens in 2020? What happens in 2020?
Wait.
You'll find out in future storyline.
No.
What about 2012?
Oh, you missed it.
What
Can't
about
answer that.
2100?
Can't answer.
Oh yes, I want to know what happens then.
What about 2000 over 9000?
You'll
What
find
happens
out
in the year 9001?
What happens to Tinkle when he dies?
Oh, I'd go to heaven.
Okay. Go on.
So, what's the next news story we should talk about? The new guidelines
talked
for
about
the
it
signature?
Yes.
Just need to
Yes.
go into.
All right, so yeah.
Let's talk about the signature first before we move on.
Oh, these SIGs are just.
I am so. happy.
I love the new SIG guidelines.
Thank you, Black Six. I mean, thank
The
you.
freedom is just amazing. I love it. I feel great about it.
I have so many things I could do with that big of a space, but I'm just
I
so
know.
lazy. I'm not going to do a single thing
Although,
about it.
It's
I
just so perfect for advertising.
I still need to be careful about image size and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Now the
Yeah,
only
like,
problem is that there
wallpaper.
are a bunch of BZ power members who are taking advantage of it and who are just want to make obnoxious SIGs just because they can.
Yeah.
Neri the Metruans was really funny before he took it off. I can't even remember what it was, but at the time it was funny.
I think it was. Wow, that's a big sig.
Yeah, it was. It was because he posted in my blog. But yeah, I'm not even using up all the space. I'm just using
I'm
exactly.
gonna make my sig really big right now.
Same with me. I'm not going to. If I do make a thing, it's not going to be the full size.
Yeah, I mean,
If the only time I'm gonna have a SIG that big is just for advertising purposes for TTV.
yeah, and that might actually help now. I'm just.
I know. That's what I was
that.
thinking.
Yeah, my sig is the same size it
It'll
was
definitely catch attention.
for
So
this.
It will. So.
So, yeah.
Oh wow. We get this huge. I'm just browsing the TTV topic, and of course we have these huge banners now. And Alina's is a little tiny one.
Yeah, well, look at mine. It's the same size it was before the guidelines.
Mine's just
Same
a
here.
bit bigger. It's
That's
a
about-
Demon Hunter album. cover.
Mine is the same too. There's exactly no pixels in it.
Yo, this is that time again, interrupting the episode just to tell you to go check out KanoeJournal.com. Do it, or you die. You will die. That is all kidding, Spike.
Awesome sauce. So,
Hot topics.
well, no, we're not doing hot topics today.
How many times have we said we're not doing the hot topics?
Lots.
I wasn't here, so
A lot.
We said it a lot, and you missed every single one anyway.
I would BRB'd for like 15 minutes, dude.
That is true.
I didn't catch any of that. All right, so next section would be.
I think it's gonna be what the heck with the dude of dudes.
Stop whispering. Yeah.
What the heck makes a grand reappearance? Starting now.
Someone cut the red ribbon. Where's your giant scissors, Mazanak?
Now.
Where's the music?
No, I like the giant scissors more. Someone needs to find them and hurry.
No, the music was
Talking to
cool.
him.
Did I just hear a dog?
Yeah, that'd be bartering. But
Music now for what the heck
Dude
with the
of
dude of
Dudes.
dudes.
So, Valentine's.
Welcome to What the Heck with the Dudes Dudes. Mwahaha. Making a grand reappearance after months, years, podcasts come and go, and what the heck goes with them. I guess this is the first edition of it on TTV. And on this week's episode, I will be doing It's Like Gutenberg, but more colorful. Well, see, the problem with this is it's an awesome MOC, and I love that BZ Powers started posting MOCs, or mocks, whatever, on the front page. And this guy, I don't know how much time got taken out of his life so he can make this thing. But I know I would never have the time or the drive or the will to make something this huge. You know, it's a printer if you look close as to where this video is hosted on. But yeah, I'm not going to mention any names because it's not allowed. But there's a video of the printer in action. And it's on the site that must not be named that they make a big fuss about. And what's the point of blocking said site if they're just going to mention it on the front page 3 times now? First time they obscurely referenced it, but this time they're directly linking to it. Posting a video with the site's name in big bold letters in the bottom right corner of the video saying, "Oh look, I'm a site. Click me." But, you know, I mean, what the heck? Yeah, every time someone posts it, you know, "Oh, pro deduction. Ooh, you're banned." And I said that to Smeagol, and his response is, on the forums, well, people can post whatever they want. It's not because it's not the site that's the problem, it's the inappropriate videos on it. But on the news page, we can post stuff that's not inappropriate because we don't have to worry about what we post. But that doesn't make any sense, what Smeagol said, because the site's name is still put out there for people to look at and click and search whatever they want. Things like this happen. Nothing you can do about it except post a revolt, which can force them to change the rules themselves. Maybe that's just me. This has been What the Heck with the Dude of Dudes.
Okay, so yeah,
Same here.
that's a bit
Sad.
Awesome. You
Yes.
cut out a lot for me, though.
if I would say.
Yay.
Yeah, that has. I did the first time they had that about the Cry Show on. I just stared at it because I couldn't believe what I was seeing right there.
They linked that.
I mean, I guess it kind of works in this situation because it's deep, or because it's actually linked into there, and there's not actually a link.
I talked to Rakai about it. She said something about the comments that people post as well are something derogatory and low class, and something that BZ Power would not want as far as
Yeah.
Well, then don't mention or link to the site.
But
Just saying.
yeah, that's the problem I have with it. But the other thing is, they're just showing the video on the news page, and they're not showing the comments with it.
Exactly. That's probably why. But even
Then
not
again,
mentioning.
if they go to then again, if they go to the point of they can embed it, we can.
But then we're
They
not
can
allowed to
we
embed
can't
it though.
without getting
But
slapped
they
in the
are.
face with a cheese grater. Yeah,
Depends on if it's used or not.
yeah. I don't really see that as being
Yum.
very fair at all. That
I would be a huge. I would really support being able to embed the videos.
Yeah, embedding's fine because there's no comments. The only problem
Exactly.
you have with that is the bad videos. But then again, that alone should be pretty easy to moderate.
Well, maybe they do set up an embedding feature, but have the post to have things embedded have to be approved, so they can see the video and what.
That should be the rule of thumb. It has to be approved, but
Because there's no way they can't set it up so that all posts that have something embedded or video embedded, they've got to be able to be notified of it.
Next section
I'm pretty sure there are some monkeys that are smarter than some humans.
I think that too.
segment would have to be LJ's Comic Maker
Yep.
Spotlight. Music time. Not my fault.
It cut out.
Oh, dang. Ah, well.
Epic
So-
fail.
This is going well, except for that. But oh well. Anywho, comic
That's fine
maker.
for me.
Well, not for me. It kept cutting out. Anywho, on to the comic maker for this week. The comic for this week is Rangun Merkenis. Merkenis is a fairly new comic maker. Well, if you can consider 2007 new. He came to BZ Power with something a little bit unique. Close-ups. Of course, I probably will get criticized for this if any comic makers listen to me, but he did not. But because he did not make close-ups first, so yeah, he just made PowerPoint close-ups. So don't kill me, guys. Merkenis, for a little bit, he made his comics, the Merkenis Chronicles, which were basically a serious comic. They were not comedy that you'll usually see in the comic form. They were very serious and tightly plot-based. They were released in 2008, and, well, maybe a little bit more before 2008. But at first, he used the kit Chimera Omega. Then he made a modification to Chimera Omega, changed the body of it, and called it Chimera Omega 2.0. Merkenis is the creator of the Northwestern Isles continuity, which members of that continuity are only allowed to use said kit modification. So, recently he left BZ Power for a time, well, actually, not very recently, sometime in 2009, for a few months, since about February, he left, I don't know. So for a few months he left BZ Power, but just recently, like days ago, he returned. But anywho, that's the comic breaker. Now on to the comics. Oh boy. Originally used Chimera Omega 2.0, well, as of recent, but now he very, very rarely uses kits. Very much going with his close-ups, which is very interesting. But his graphics are extraordinarily good. They're unique in that sense. You could probably compare him to like Nupar Rocks or Dokuma, but they are their own unique quality, and it's very nice quality. They are very interesting, very, very. They move a lot. Upbeat. So you're always in the flow of something. He has a lot of plot twists, and they're very detailed. And I really can't say anything give any criticism about them, but I can say, Mark, please, a little bit more sprite. It would be, nostalgic, like 2001, Natoa Mata. It'd be nice, but you don't have to if you don't want to, because these seem fairly well. So, yeah, currently the topic's closed, but once Merc totally gets done with school and gets back into the flow of BZP, I'm pretty sure they're going to be back in action. And that is the Comic Maker Spotlight.
Oh yay!
Okay.
Time for more awesome cutting out music.
Yep.
Yay!
With the MOC section.
Yup, it is time for the MOC section.
Okay, so on MOC today, we have the topic My MOCs by Lord Oblivion the Great. And he's got about 11 MOCs in here, all of which look very nice, ranging anywhere from a standard Inika Toa build to a full-size Titan. The first one up, he says this is his Zetrax Nui Dragon. It's a big red thing, and it looks pretty cool. I don't really draw the relation to it being a dragon, but it's a full-size Titan. I'd say this is as big as Botar, or probably bigger. This is a really good Titan. I mean, everything looks kind of jumbled together, but it looks okay. Next one is his Neo Makuta Beetle. This one's pretty cool. It looks kind of like Beetle. It's got a beetle shape to it, especially in the head. It's got claws. It's got chains hanging out from all over him, and I think that's pretty cool. It adds a nice Makuta dungeony feel to it. Very kind of dire. This is probably one of my favorite out of all of them. Next one is a Dark Hunter he made. It looks pretty cool. I definitely say this is a Dark Hunter. If like he has like some swords on his lower arm that he can like pop out and fly and stuff, that would be cool. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Nice black and gray silver color scheme. Next one is his Elemental Lord of Fire, known as Theastolos. Pretty good. It looks kind of like one of the official Dark Hunters, where they have the Vizarok head, or the Vizarok body as a head. I'm not really seeing much because of the camera angle, but it looks like it has fairly giant limbs, and I'd estimate it to be a bit taller than Brutaka on a scale to a set. It looks pretty good. Red everywhere. Looks cool. Next one is his Elemental Lord of the Jungle, known as Baraniax. Good name. It looks pretty cool. It's got a Zemor launcher, 2 of them on it. Nice green. He uses about every single green there is on this thing. Lime, regular, Metru. Good enough staff. I don't know, it's just kind of mediocre. The hand with the Metru body, that's pretty creative. Kind of like the chest. Uses a lot of armor and mask pieces on that. And next one is his Elemental Lord of Water, known as Aquariax. Pretty cool. MOC. Steel blue. Excellent. I'm liking the use of that on there as well as the transparent blue. It really adds a nice water feel to it that you really just don't see on MOCs this day because steel blue is such a really, really rare color. Aside from the silver bits, it looks pretty cool. Next one is his Elemental Lord of Darkness, known as Sempiternal. I'm probably screwing up all these names, but this one's pretty cool. Again, 2 Midak launchers. The chest kind of looks all jumbled together with the 3 dots on it. Nice Spinax head on there. The arms look pretty cool. I like the use of the Thornax launchers as part of the arm. And overall, this one looks okay. Next one is an evil machine known as the Doctor. This one's probably the one I don't like the most out of all of them, because it's just kind of, it looks more thrown together than the rest of them. The head really doesn't look all together there. The back is just the axle blades kind of popped on. The shoulders look okay, but yeah, this just kind of jumbled together. Next one is the his Advanced Rashi of Darkness. This is another favorite of mine. This looks really well thought out and put together. Nice use of red and black. I like the little launcher up on his shoulder. I see a slight resemblance to Maxilos throughout this whole thing, which is okay. I mean, I've MOC'd several times just basing the MOC off of this set. And yeah, this one looks cool. Like the use of a giant Rakshi. And last but not least is his alternate Pterodax entry for the BO1 contest. And this one is actually one of the better entries I've seen. It's got the gold elements in it, because a lot of them I see don't have. It has a Warhammer. A lot of them I saw didn't have a Warhammer. It's about the right height, the right bulkiness. A lot of them I saw didn't have that. It's a nice blend of white and gray and gold. The only problem I have with it is on the hammer. I can't really see it too well. I've built hammers like that before. I still do, but the hammer looks okay. Except I'm seeing a bit of blue in there. I don't really get what that's for, but it looks. This MOC looks pretty cool. So yeah, that's MOC section for today. It's kind of long, but there you go.
Nice job.
Yeah.
That pretty
Woohoo.
much settles everything, eh?
I believe
Yep.
it does.
Pretty much.
We have our
Cutting
cutting out
out.
music,
Not my fault. Cut out with you too.
except when I did it, it didn't cut out for me, for myself,
What?
since I'm recording it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't cut out for me either.
So that means it didn't show out. It didn't show up on the recording.
Yep.
So yeah.
I think playing music with Pamela was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing else to do, so nothing is high quality with it.
So yeah, this has been TTV episode 4.
Well,
Except you're not supposed to be
TTV.
saying that because Messenak's the owner and he's supposed to say that.
exactly.
Stop
Oh, I
stealing
see.
people's lines!
Messenak wasn't paying attention, so I gotta keep this
Yeah.
thing moving.
Yeah, you stink, Messenak.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Thank
I
you.
I failed again. I
Yes.
just realized I have my mic muted.
You're a failure.
This has been TTV episode 4. I'm Messenak.
Episode 4.16. But I'm Vardaran.
I'm LJ.
I'm Tom.
I'm Yubari.
I'm Skotos.
And we had
And I
Stuart B
think-
left.
She's
so-
Scotus. Scatus.
Scotty.
Skotos.
It's Scotus.
My memory isn't what it used to be. And my memory isn't what it used to be, but I didn't hear I'm Barteron.
Scotis.
I heard it. He said.
Yeah, he
was
said Varderon.
We're sure he's Var.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I think he's in
sure
a,
I'm Vardaran. Thank
I
you.
think he's Bitmeister.
Yeah.
That's big.
STFU. Also,
Where is
$500?
And it's
The
not
stab peppers are
Skotos.
disguised.
It's not Scotus, it's not Skotos, or it's not Scottus.
It's Scotus.
It's Scotty. It's
Scotty.
Scotty.
Skotus. Tuss, not
Let-
Dis.
Can we end the
Hey, you're Bob again. You're Bob. Let's just go with
Yeah.
that.
No,
Bob.
I'd rather be Scotty.